Hello friends, how are you doing? In the video of today, we will learn together how to apply for visa for Liechtenstein step by step.
But before start, please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel and share this video at your social media. And if you have any question or inquiry, you can write it down there in the comment section or contact me directly at my Instagram.
So right here in front of me, this is the Schengen visa application form. So let's check this application form together right here in this section. This is for your personal picture. This margin over here, don't write anything in this margin because it is for the official use only. Now let's check the sections. This part here for your personal information started with your surname at birth, if exists, your first name, the date of birth, place of birth, your country, your current nationality, male or female, and your civil status, if you are single, married, or whatever. You try to fill this application form as full as possible. Don't leave any detail unless you don't have nothing to write. And here some parental authority if you are a minor or something. If you have a national identity number, please write it. It is not always necessary, but if you have it, please write it. The type of your travel document, is it an ordinary passport, diplomatic passport? In most cases it is just an ordinary passport, but in general just choose the type of your travel document. And here the number of your travel document, the number of your passport, the date of issue and valid until the expiry date, and issued by which country. If you have any personal data of the family member who is in the European Union or in the Schengen area, you can write, you can fill this section number 17. If you don't have any relations with any person inside this area, don't write anything. Family relationship with an EU, this also the same thing if applicable. If you have any family relationship, here also write it. If you don't have it, leave it empty, don't write anything. Your home address and your email address, write them here, and your telephone number also, write your telephone number here. The residence in a country, if you are applying from a different country, if you are now not in your home country and applying from another country, then check yes. If no, then you are applying from your own country, just check no. And also your current occupation, if you are self-employed, if you have a job, if you are unemployed, if you are a student. And here employer and employer's address and telephone number. If a student, name and address of educational establishment. If you are self-employed, then still write here that you are self-employed and your address and your phone number, as you already work for yourself. And if you are the business owner, write here the name of your business, the address of your business, the official phone number of your business. Here choose the purpose of your journey. Are you traveling for tourism, business, visiting family or friends, cultural, sport? So just choose the reason that suits you more. And here, if you have any additional information on the purpose of stay, please write it here. If you feel that you need to clarify something, for example, you are going on a honeymoon with your new wife, or if you are going to make some checks in a special hospital there for medical reasons, anything, just write it here if you want to clarify. And the member state of main destination and other member states of destination if applicable. So write the name of the Schengen countries that you are entering, and if there is any other country you are planning to visit along in your visit, please clarify it here. Maximum write 2 countries if there, and member state of first entry, which is supposed to be the country you are applying for. Here the number of entries requested are: do you want a single entry, 2 entries, multiple entry, depending on your needs, and the intended date of arrival in the first intended stay in Schengen area, your expected arrival date, and your expected departure date also. And here we'll ask you also, have you ever given any fingerprints previously for the purpose of applying for a Schengen visa? If yes, say yes and clarify where and when, and if no, then say no. The entry permit for the final country of destination where applicable. So this is a section if you are transiting in a Schengen country. For example, let's assume you are traveling to the United States of America and you are going in a transit in France, for example. So in Charles de Gaulle airport in France. So if you need a transit visa, and it is dependent on your country. For some countries they need a transit visa, for other countries you don't need a transit visa, depending on your country and the situation and the relations with the European Union. If you need a visa, then you will have to apply for a transit visa for France, for a Schengen transit visa, so you can be able to proceed your trip to the United States. But if you don't need, you don't have to fill this section, because it is where applicable. But in general, this is for translating cases only. Surname and first name of the inviting person in the member state. If not applicable, name of the hotel or temporary accommodation. If you are going to stay in a hotel, please give the details of this hotel, the name of the hotel, and also the address and the email of the hotel and the telephone number of the hotel also. Those parts, the address and the telephone number, are not really required, but it is good to fill every single part here. The name and address of inviting company or organization, if applicable, because sometimes you're just going in tourism and you have already filled and you given the name of the hotel, then you don't have to fill this section. But if you are going in a conference or for educational reasons or invited by a company, then you have to write the details here. The cost of traveling and living during the applicant's stay is covered. You will choose either by yourself or by a sponsor, host company or organization. And also you will have to clarify the means of support. Is it cash, or you will use also credit card, or even both? Just choose the option that suits you more. And here, this is the declaration part, the self-declaration part, and in the end you will have to write the place and the date of this application. And here also you will have to give your own signature. In order to download the visa application form, you can go to the visa information section over here and choose the visa type, for example tourist visa. And once you choose tourist visa, here from download the form, you can download all the visa forms from here easily. So how to apply for this visa? VFS Global is the office responsible of processing and receiving applications for this visa. What you need to do is, in this section, you need to choose your country where you are applying from. If you're applying from India, Pakistan, Egypt, or whatever your country is, and in this section you need to select the country you are applying for. If you're applying for Austria or Belarus, Bulgaria, Canada, or whatever this country is, and after choosing your selection, click here, take me to the website. Once this page is open in front of you, click here, book now, and then once again click book now. And in the section you need to sign in this website and to choose the place of the office inside your country and the perfect time that you need to submit all the documents for this visa. Speaking about the Schengen visa fees, the fees are 80 euros for adults and for children between 6 to 12 years of age, the fees are 40 euros. And of course, you can transfer this amount to your local currency. For example, in USD dollars, it equals to 87 now. And if you want it also in Indian rupees, or in Pakistani rupees, or in Egyptian pound, or in Indonesian rupiah, or in Turkish lira. So the fixed amount is 80 euros, and it changes, of course, depending on your country and depending on the exchange rate right now.
In this section, we will speak about all the documents that you will need to apply for any visa. But before we start, please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, share this video, and if you have any question, write it in the comment section down there, or contact me at my account at Instagram. The first document that you will need is your passport. Make sure that your passport is valid for 6 months and at least 2 pages are empty for the stamps, and your photo and your details in your passport are clear. You will also need photocopies of your passport. Make sure that you have at least 3 photocopies, and mainly they will ask for a photocopy for the data pages, but sometimes a photocopy of the stamps and the other visas in your passport will be required. You will also need a personal picture. Make sure that your picture is new, not older than 6 months, and it's preferred that your picture be with a white background, except if they tell you something else, and your face details must be clear in your picture. You will have to submit a visa application form. It could be online or filled by computer, then printed and signed, or printed, then filled manually, then signed. All depend on the kind of the visa you're applying for. You will have also to submit a proof of status. If you are an employee, you will need to submit an HR letter signed from your company stating your position and your salary and all the details of your company. If you are the business owner, you need to provide all the document that prove that you have your own business. If you are a student, then you will need to submit an admission letter from your university. If you are a minor, you need a letter of permission from your parents, and if you are jobless, then you will need to prove your source of fund. You will need to provide a proof of legal status only if you are applying from another country. So if you are traveling as a tourist or visitor or working in another country, then you will have to submit either a visa or a residence permit in this country. A proof of funds is also required. It could be a bank statement, and it should cover at least the last 6 months of your account, and it should be signed and stamped from your bank. You will be asked sometimes to submit a flight reservation, and it should be a round trip, and it could be either a confirmed ticket or a dummy ticket, and I will teach you how to make both of them, confirmed ticket and also a dummy ticket. There are many websites that you can use for booking your flight ticket, and in this video we will use kayak site. Of course, there are many other sites like Skyscanner, and you can also book directly from a flight company itself. So here, let's assume, okay, our flight is return, so it's like round flight and only for one adult, and our destination from Cairo, let's say, to Karachi, Pakistan, and let's use the dates. Okay, these dates are fine. Search, and now the site is searching for the flights. There are many expensive flights, but we will try to find cheap one. So we can see this flight. Okay, click here for the cheapest. This flight from Liechtenstein is very cheap, so we will need to view the details of this flight. Just click over view details. Okay, and we will be directed to this website, Budget Air, where we will have to make our booking. Okay, I accept. This is a site. Okay, I already used the flight. Now I have to fill my details as the passenger, and this is the price in the Emirate dirham, but we already knew the price in US dollars. Here we need to fill our details, all our details: name, your name, date of birth, and whatever. Just as an example, I just want to show you how to make a booking using this random site. And okay, we have to fill more details here in this section. You can pay more money, so in case you want to cancel your trip, you can get full fund. Okay, passenger number, expiry date, okay, that number, okay, and then click next. Now here, my contact details, you need to fill your contact details. Okay, I have to fill these sections. Street, address, line, postal code, city, email, retype the email, and the phone number. Then next. Okay, and you can pay for your flight. Now we have to choose again. Okay, this is the main price. Don't pay, I don't want to pay any extra money. You just choose it. They keep reminding you, do you want to pay extra money for a full refund? And down there I will choose my booking. I will choose the basic one because there is no extra charges. I'm just trying to find the cheapest way, and then click down there, no thanks, and then next. And right now I am in the section where I have to make my payment. First, check your details, my flight from here to there, my details, and in this section you need to fill your credit card or Visa card number and to make your payment. Then the ticket will be sent to you by your through your email. So for those who want to learn how to make a dummy ticket, not a confirmed ticket, you can use this website, Dummy Ticket, for making a dummy ticket. And the whole idea behind a dummy ticket, that once you make a booking, they buy the ticket for you with your details, and they put it on hold for 10 days or 2 weeks, and after that your ticket will expire. So it is a real ticket, but it will expire after a specific period. So you need to choose which ticket do you want. Are you sure that you are going to travel? Then you make a confirmed ticket. Or you're still not sure and afraid that you will lose money, so you make a dummy ticket. So right now, to start making a dummy ticket, I think we need to click over buy ticket, this icon. And in this section, you have to choose the type of your ticket. You want this ticket for applying for visa, so we'll choose the first one, and the price will be 19 US dollars. And then down there you will have to start filling all your details, your name, your surname, your date of birth, and so on. Okay, then your travel details. Okay, your departure date. Okay, it's around the trip, so from which city to which city, your departure date, your return date, and how you can also choose how you want to get this dummy ticket, through email, WhatsApp, or both of them. And then you fill your billing details, your personal details, and down there you have to choose the way of paying for this ticket. You can choose either PayPal or debit and credit card. Just fill the details of your card and make your payment, then you will receive your ticket through either email or WhatsApp. A travel accommodation proof should also be provided. Sometimes it's asked to be confirmed, sometimes it's okay to be an initial booking, and sometimes some countries require you that this travel accommodation proof covers at least a third of your trip. There are many websites for making a hotel booking, but the most common website is booking.com. You just need to choose your destination, where to go. Let's say Delhi, New Delhi, and then my check-in will be in these dates, the 1st till the 5th, for 4 nights, and I want a place only for one adult. All right, done, and start searching, and you can see all the options down there, and you can sort these options according to the price. For example, choosing the cheapest first. So for example, you can go for the cheapest prices first if you care about money, and you can see many cheap stuff over here. Of course, you can change the currency from Egyptian pound to US dollars or any other currency. And you need also to check like the rank of all these rooms. So let's say that I will choose this hotel. Just click over it, and then this page will appear in front of you. You can see pictures of the place where you are going to stay, and they will tell you the other things, like there is Wi-Fi, there is a shower, there is AC. So just go down there, and now you can choose. This is the price for 4 nights, and you can pay this number for one person, or another number for 2 person. So yeah, it's considered to be a very cheap price for 2 people. Now you can just select a room, and once you select the room, you will just click over I will reserve, that you want to reserve this room. All right, and here in this section you will start filling all your details over here, all your details, your name, why you are traveling, the reason of your trip. And then once you finish it, you go down there. Okay, and then click over final details, and once you click over it, you don't have to pay, of course, because the payment will be in the property, but you will have to confirm your booking, and then they will send you a copy of your booking through your email. Some countries, especially European countries, require you to provide a travel insurance, so it should be made from a verified office or platform, and as I told you, it's not always necessary, and it should cover your whole trip. And some countries require you to submit a travel insurance that covers a year, and it should cover at least 30,000 euros. And that doesn't mean that its price to be 30,000 euro, but I will clarify to you when I teach you right now how to make a travel insurance. There are many websites to make a travel insurance. We are going to use AXA Schengen website for making this travel insurance. So once you get to the website, you have just to choose you're making an insurance for only one person, okay? And you need to choose the dates, from which day to which day, and then get code. And you then will find many options, like we offer the first one that can cover for 30,000 euros. This is the good one, and this is the one which is required by European Union for 62 euros. So this one is very good, but there are also other options, like the other one with 97 euros, and the other one for a full year for 328 euros. But we will just go with the first option, since it is cheap and also cover all the essentials that we need. Right. So just click over select, and once you select it, you get to this section where you will have to fill all your details, and then click confirm and pay. And once you click confirm and pay, you make your payment using your Visa card or MasterCard, and then you will receive this travel insurance through your email. Remember also that before applying for any visa, you have to contact either the embassy or the application office and ask them if there is any extra documents required from you, or is there is any different documents, or is there is any change in the visa application procedures, because sometimes visa procedure change from a country to another. In the end, please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and share this video at your social media accounts. And if you have any question or inquiry, please write it down there at the comment section, or contact me at my Instagram.